Evie, just stop, okay? If you're the one making all the beans and wieners and causing all the farting and Trump's all over it. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the life of Kevin. Now, as you guys remember, last week I kind of blew my Halloween load a little bit early. We had a Halloween party, it was a great time, but I did it a full week before the Halloween weekend, and I kind of screwed up. You know, I had an incognito costume party, because that sounds like a Halloween party, and everybody showed up dressed like either a clown or the Grim Reaper, or Trump didn't show up wearing anything, but it was really weird. And it turns out that that's because there's a spooky party as well. And I don't know how I missed that. I'm on episode, what, like 90? And I still don't know this game. So now I really want to do it again because we had a great time last episode, but at the same time, I know people really want the episodes to be unique. You don't want to see the same thing every week, so I think we're gonna go trick-or-treating. I really want to go around the neighborhood, visiting some faces that we haven't seen in a long time. We're gonna be dressed up, we're gonna see what happens, and then we're gonna have a Halloween party. I'm not sorry. Now sadly, The Sims didn't give an update this year for the trick-or-treat interactions. We can't actually go trick-or-treating, but it's like I said, I think that's still fine. I really like the idea of going around the neighborhood and seeing some faces that we haven't seen in a long time, and seeing some new faces, because I'm always introducing new people to the neighborhood, so everybody just kind of came in and sat down. And I'm not seeing, oh, there is somebody here. Hello, Jean Grey. We've met Jean before, but I mean, the rest of the house is very different from when we last saw them if they're all... Oh, they all are here. They're sleeping. Oh, they're all not gonna have their costumes on. Well, some of them will. Wolverine, why are you sleeping on a bench outside? That's not cool, man. You definitely deserve, you know, a short and stocky bed. Guys, come on. I wanted to show them all of your costumes. You guys look so good, and I want to interact with them. Everybody's asleep. I guess it is the middle of the night. Would it be weird to show up in the middle of the night and break into their house and wake them up and shoot them with a mind control ray so that I can show you guys their clothes? Would that be a weird thing for a neighbor to do? I'm gonna go with no. I don't think that's too creepy. We've definitely done worse. So, Jean, this is inappropriate. Please stop, says Scott Summers. Listen, Scott, if I want your wife to change clothes, I can laugh like the lunatic I'm dressed as. And then we can see how awesome she looks. That is so cool. I made it, or I didn't make. I should make it very clear. I don't make the CC, I just download it. You Google Sims 4 X-Men and you find all of this great stuff. So we got Emma Frost and we have Jean Grey. Rogue seems to be asleep, but I mean, you guys get the idea. Yes, Kurt, you finally look like Nightcrawler. So much better. And yeah, we've been introduced to Wolverine. It's really weird that they let him sleep outside and then they give him a glass of warm milk. This is inappropriate, please stop. What else are we doing? Guys, we're gonna get kicked out. I can't keep an eye on all of my Sims at once, but they're doing inappropriate things. I mean, there seems to be a group meeting in the kitchen to discuss whether or not they should kick us out. Yes, Storm. Okay, I'm really happy with this. They're technically not Halloween costumes. They're gonna look like this for the rest of the series, but I mean, it's still amazing. Oh, Apple, what did you do? That is not okay. Is that what they were saying is inappropriate? You just took a radioactive witch dump right in the middle of their house. Scott, no. Scott, don't do it. Oh, yeah. God damn it. You see, guys, I said we could be appropriate. We can all show up and sit down and have bread spread sticks. No, there's nowhere for you to sit, Kevin. That's okay. Whoa, no. Kevin, okay, I said there was nowhere to sit. It doesn't mean you can make somewhere to sit. We're gonna get kicked out. You know what? We should just leave. You see what I mean? You pissed off Remy LeBeau. That's inappropriate. You need to stop. Gambit, this isn't how I remember you. Okay, you know what? If we're gonna have to leave, we're at least gonna get to see Gambit's clothes. So let's change outfit, change him to everyday. Guys, just work with me here. That's Kevin's seat, if you don't mind. I don't even need to aim it at you because one way or another you're gonna get out of those stupid clothes. I can't wait for Day of the Dead to be over, or whatever it's called. Yeah, Day of the Dead, because people dressing up like this angers me. That looks so much better. I love it. Okay, so before Kevin transforms something else or insults the people that live here more, let's move on to another house. I should preface by saying that every time I make one of these new characters and I need to put them in the world, I like to try to find a house that suits them just in case someday we actually go visit them. I completely forgot that I had done this. So this is SpongeBob and Patrick and Squidward and Mr. Krabs. This is their house. I love this. Okay, can we knock? Can we go in? Where's the front door? That's technically the front door. Let's see who's home. This lot is amazing. So, I'm guessing, yeah, this would be Mr. Krabs, and then the Rock. Oh, wait. That's Patrick's. Right, because he lives under a rock. And I can't even remember how this works. Right, this one is Squidward's, the crazy, yeah, the one that looks like him, of course. And then the pineapple is SpongeBob under the sea. It's a little cramped, I'm not gonna lie. They have a mailbox inside for some reason. A little awkward, where, oh my god, there's so many layers. Hey, Patrick! I guess you don't have a place to crap in your, hole in the ground. Oh my god, Squidward's gonna be pissed. Man, this is so cool. I just plopped this down off the gallery. I don't think I ever actually saw it. Just absolutely amazing. The things that you could do in The Sims 4 just completely kills me. What are you guys doing down here? I don't know where SpongeBob is. I never thought I would say that. Apple, if you're gonna be cooking something in here, you cannot start a fire. I know we're technically under the sea. No. Both of the witches, they don't make a good brew. They make a dangerous brew. Okay, I'm gonna watch this play out. I'm gonna give 50-50 odds that they... Are you kidding me? I can't control this. I know, because people think this happens all the time, that I'm somehow doing this. I'm not. Okay, guys, look, okay, I'll explain later. Can we just not let Emma? She's literally burning to death behind you, okay? You started this. You're gonna put her out. You're gonna put her out. Wait, there you go. Thank you. It's like I said, we're not under the sea, guys. It's just an illusion. We've been to 2 places. We're gonna get kicked out of 2 places. And we're not gonna get any treats. We're not even gonna get whatever this was gonna be. I think that was gonna be a cake. So, do we leave? Do we put it out? People don't seem super interested. Okay, you know what, Emma? You're out, so I can't put out this fire. It's just, I don't have any interest in doing that. Emma? Oh! She did it herself. Well, thank you. Do you think these guys have a shower? Because Harley's seen better days. Okay, we're gonna take a shower, and then we're gonna leave them in peace. That's my bad. I called it. I knew it was gonna happen. They just, I don't know what it is, and it's always Apple and Evie. And their cooking isn't even, like, that bad, right? Like, what is yours? I gotta, you know, so many people. Baking is 1, cooking is 4. That's not terrible. All right, Harley is back in one piece, so let's get that costume back on, and then we are gonna get the hell out of here. Okay, you know what? And I've been saying that I really like the hair on Emma. I'm really tempted, but I don't think, like, people want me to keep it, and it's just, it's not her. She's her own character. Harley is a different character, but I mean, we'll probably keep the costume because, let's be honest, it's pretty sweet. Oh, right, I totally forgot about this house. I don't even know who lives here. Why are there floating windows? My game broken? There's just floating things here. Maybe it's just really spooky? Yeah, let's go here next. Whoa, Santa! Santa, what's going on? Santa doesn't look very happy right now. I guess he's just still upset at the fact that roofing the hot tub last episode didn't go his way. I should probably mention, if anybody knows of a mod that does let you control fires, let me know, because I remember I was trying to start a fire for the Christmas episode where Santa accidentally burned himself to death, and it took me like an hour and a half to get it to work. Probably should have just had Apple and Evie do it. Oh, this is the ghost's house! They just run through the wall! Oh, that's amazing. They even have a dead cow plant. Okay, yeah, let's go in here. Maybe this would be a good place for a party. I don't know if the game is gonna kind of explode a little bit. There's a lot of decorations, but it's seasonal. Right, Emma has work and I didn't take the day off. Do you think if we told him that we burned down SpongeBob's house and then got kicked out of the X-Men's house for changing their stuff into chairs, he would buy that? Yeah, I think we're just gonna wait to explain that one on Monday, but like I was saying, I would love to have a party here because it is very seasonal, but there's just not a whole lot of room and not a whole lot of activities. I mean, the ghosts can find something to do because they can just jump in all the decorations, but if we invite a bunch of living people, they're just gonna kind of stand around and be awkward or... Kevin, what are you doing? What is he doing? Kevin is... Better components. He's upgrading their TV. Okay, I think Kevin might feel bad. He has kind of gotten us kicked out of 2 houses. Well, no, you know what? He didn't start the fire. I'm not gonna pin that one on him. But at the same time, ghosts love better TVs, right?
No!
Really, Barbie? You're surprised by a farting bowl in a house full of ghosts. Was it worth it? The candy looks like it was worth it. Are they just talking about death? They look a lot alike. Holy crap, she looks a lot like Apple. Right? I'm not losing my mind. She's got the same haircut, very similar face. Weird. Who are you? You are, overexerted ghosts. Huh. Okay. Maybe some episode I should try bringing all the ghosts back to life. That might be really fun, because I don't know any of these ghosts. I don't know if they were people beforehand or not. Might be something to do in the future. For now, I think we're gonna leave them rest in peace. Let's go see if we can find a party house. I know just the crazy neighbors that we need. Let's see if the Smurfs want to have a party, because they have a great house and they always come to our parties. Papa Smurf, he's a wild card. You gotta keep an eye on him. So this looks like as good a place as ever. Emma is very energized for this party. I don't want to wait any longer. Let's start a spooky party. No, guys, you can't change into different costumes. They do this every time. Emma, you went from super sexy and revealing to a giant llama mascot costume. And Kevin, you already have a ninja costume. Where'd you get another one? I swear, if this family ever goes broke, it's because of Kevin's absurd budget for ninja costumes. Barbie's costume's actually kinda cute. She actually makes a very good wood elf, fairy. I don't really know what you would want to call it. Kevin has learned that Donald Trump is mean. Shocking. Wait, that's Donald Trump? Why is he a fat blue ninja? What? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe he's just trying to be political in the Smurf house. That's not appropriate, man. That's like blackface. You can't do that. I love people's costumes, though. We have Audrey from Honey Pop as a sexy witch. I don't think I actually remembered to invite the Smurfs, so they're probably just gonna dress like the Smurfs, which is probably fine. Nicolas Cage showed up as a cheerleader, and of course he's just gonna eat their food. Typical dick. This is why I love the spooky parties so much more. I mean, Obama showed up as a mangled school child. That is really inappropriate for the president. And Kanye West is a sad male person. Whoa, Tommy. You make a really good evil villain. Man, you're looking sharp. Hail Hydra. Whoa, Llama Man is here. Oh no, that's Bob Ross. Where'd you get that costume, Bob? You been in my basement? Like, I could honestly make an entire episode just commenting on everybody's costumes. It's so good. I'm gonna guess that's not actually Darth Vader, because we know Darth Vader, and that is Old Pimp. I'm getting the feeling that a lot of my neighbors don't actually go out and buy costumes. They just trade clothes because they're cheap like that. You can see a really big difference between this party and the last one. I think it's just because they've been coding the parties differently as The Sims has been developed, because the Incognito party, as I've learned, was a part of The Sims Deluxe. It was a part of The Sims 4 as soon as it launched, whereas this was a spooky stuff pack one that came out only a couple of months ago, maybe, you know, like last Halloween, long after the release. And people are eating, they're talking, they're walking around, dancing and doing stuff. The other party, they were just kind of standing there a lot. So I'm loving this. This is so much better. Emma, what are you doing? Emma's talking to workout gear. Emma, look, I know you have an obsession, but Nicolas Cage needs to pump out a set. So now is not the time. You know what? Maybe we can coach him? Right? I think you can do that because you're so jacked. We need to introduce ourselves. Oh, we can stretch with him. Okay, let's stretch with Nicolas Cage because why not? Guys, it's not appropriate to work out at a party, okay? Barbie, I know you're gonna show up Hawkeye. He's an Avenger, but I mean, he's barely an Avenger. Emma, we were over this. I told you that you could do a little bit of stretching with Nicolas Cage, but that was it. Like, if you do any more than that, then it's inappropriate for a part. What the hell? Oh no, our Emma's over here. It's other Emma. I was gonna say, her hair is still the same down here. That's terrifying, the fact that they're both like that. They are very, very similar. Vanity has discovered that Barbecue is an alien. Well, you know what, Smurfs? You probably shouldn't judge. I do feel a little bit bad for the Smurfs because I didn't actually invite them to the party because I knew they would already be here, so they're kind of just walking around, you know, trying to clean up their dishes, go about their day, sleep, so on and so forth. And then you got, you know, assholes like Kanye West here drinking all your drink. And Patrick Flaherty charging me. What was that? Patrick earned $161 from interesting this week. What the hell does that mean? Does somebody owe Patrick money? We didn't borrow anything from Patrick. Can I need to get to the bottom of this right now. Hold on a second. Request a carved pumpkin. Oh, I can make them carve things. That's cool. Why do we owe Patrick money? I'm really confused. I've never seen that in The Sims before. That's probably what it is, right? When you ask for a loan, and we're apparently owe him $161 in interest. What kind of interest rate is this? There's so much farting happening at this party. They've been making frankenbeans the entire time. Apparently Smurfs like frankenbeans. Look, oh, I can hear it. You can hear farts everywhere. Oh my god, this is not going to go well. Guys, you gotta stop eating the frankenbeans. This is gonna go downhill quickly. Maybe this is the way of the Smurfs to getting us to leave. Like if they gas the whole room, people will be forced to get the hell out. Should I even ask what Johnny Bravo is dressed as? Like those shorts are clearly being held on by something more than the collective will of everybody in this room. So people had noticed at the end of last episode, Emma had freeze raged somebody and nobody could figure out who. Well, the answer was Trump because he was being an idiot. So I just figured, you know what, we should keep up with tradition. I'm sure he would make a lovely statue in the middle of the living room. And there's another fire. Evie! Just stop, okay? If you're the one making all the beans and wieners and causing all the farting and Trump's all over it. Oh, look at that. That's what the sprinklers look like. You see, I would never, this is inappropriate. Please stop. Listen, evil Smurf, never too inappropriate. So is that gonna stop or what? Because that's really annoying. Maybe that's the new music, it's just some kind of dubstep beat, but I'm kind of concerned as to how Trump is going to proceed. Is this your new costume? Do we have an Iceman to add to the X-Men? Because they need one. They were short an Iceman. Oh, please stop, please stop. Yes, thank you. Okay, so is he good now? Is there no problem? Again, people always ask me, how do I always break this game? I honestly don't know. I wish I could explain it, but goddamn do I ever love doing it. I am just completely mesmerized at this right now. Evie, can you talk to him? Can we, oh no, we can crack him open, so we can't interact with him because he's still technically frozen, but he's not acting very frozen. Is he gonna go dance? Yeah, he's just gonna go back to breaking it down. Yeah, that's cool, man. You do you. Oh my god, that's one of the best things that I've seen in The Sims in a long time. That absolutely slays me. I don't even want to end the episode. I just want to sit here staring at Donald Trump. And again, that is something that I never thought I would say. But that's gonna be it for this episode of The Life of Kevin, guys. I get the feeling this is gonna end up being a bit of a longer episode because a lot has happened. We've had our typical number of fires. We've had a typical number of glitches. Great parties, introduced ourselves to a lot of new people. Very, very happy with this. Now, next episode, not going to be on Sunday because there is going to be an episode this week for City Living. I am so freaking excited. You guys just have flooded the last few episodes with likes, so it's the least I could do. I'm gonna get to it right away. But as always, your support always goes a long way, so be sure to keep liking those videos, and I will see you guys, I don't want to give a date, Monday, Tuesday, whenever I can get to City Living as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.